Thousands flee KEBBI's communities over evasion by armed bandits. Humanitarian crisis is brewing in Zulu Emirate, KEBBI State, as thousands of villagers have fled their communities following the invasion by armed bandits. 3 of the 4 local government areas that make up the emirate that are worst hit are Sakaba, Dhaka, Wasagu, and Fakai. However, the state government has buffeted up security in the affected communities, according to KEBBI State Commissioner for Information, Rikia Tanko Ayuba. A member representing Sakaba constituency at the KEBBI State House of Assembly, Salisu Dangoje, lamented the humanitarian crisis in his constituency and called for urgent assistance before it is too late. Zulu Emirate is said to have a landmass of about 9,000 kilometers square, more than the size of Anambra and Lagos State combined, but banditry, which started as isolated cases in the emirate some 7 years ago, has now become large-scale and a deadly occurrence between 2020 and this year, getting to the peak in the last 1 month. At the same time, at the time of filing this report, there were reported raids ongoing in rural communities in broad daylight. The situation is said to be causing a massive influx of villagers who trek hours to reach the nearest urban or semi-urban areas that are considered safe in the emirate. Right now, the numbers of refugees in Dhaka town is 3 or 4 times the number of residents here, said Malam Jibrin Abubakar Danko, the village head of Dhaka, a semi-urban settlement in Dhaka Wasagu local government area. I don't estimate their numbers, but they are in their thousands, he explained. They are still coming each day, and feeding them is a huge challenge, he added. According to Danko, most of them escaped with only what they had on, carrying not a grain of food. Some of the women have resorted to begging. I don't know what will happen in the next few weeks, he said. We need urgent intervention, he pleaded. The displaced persons are almost everywhere that appears secure in the emirate, including Zulu town and its satellite areas such as Sabo Guri and the historical rich Dabai town. Other places where human misery could be seen are Ribab, Bena, Waje, Aju, Yalmo, and Umashi, who has also viciously attacked last night. The IDPs were also sighted in places like Diri Daji, Dirin Gida, Jambini, Bave, and other areas in the affected council areas. We are hungry all the time, and we don't know how long we can manage it here. Mariam Beatrice, 50 mothers of 11 children putting up at the United Mission Church of Africa, UMCA, in Dibri Daji, said. Beatrice added, my village, Mangada Adai ward in Sakaba local government area was attacked by thieves, and they stole our cattle and burnt our grains. We had to run for our dear lives last week, she said. Meanwhile, the KEBBI state government is said to be aware of the humanitarian situation in the Emirates, as it said it was doing something about the situation. According to KEBBI State Commissioner for Information, Tanko Ayuba, the state government and well-meaning individuals donated food items recently, but more will be done. No government or human being will not be touched by what is happening in Zulu Emirate, she said. The governor is deeply troubled by the development and is putting in measures to assist the community personnel on ground with more logistic and other support. Insecurity every day is what the Nigerian average men are preaching. But it is obvious that even those in the government have not serious about the whole thing until it hit them. I think talking about this insecurity, the only governor that I have seen that even react is the governor of KEBBI State, as it contained in this news. Because those places that the bandit has taken over and drove them out of their villages, they have run to the nearest village to settle there. And those people, they need clothing, they need food items, they need to feed themselves, because right now it seems that they are dying in hunger and starvation. You see, so there is an urgent need for government to come to the aid of these people. Not these people alone. All over Nigeria is shaking. Nigeria is shaking as there are troubles spreading everywhere like a wildfire every minute. So we are calling on the government to come to the aid of all the states, because banditry, robbers, Boko Harams, what have you, they have taken over the state, and we do not know what the state, the federal government is doing. Now, there is a warning that ISIS and Akada boys are warming up to attack southern part of Nigeria. Now, care must be taken, and all hands must be on deck to be watchful and never allow these people to attack the place. But there is something that is mystery about Nigeria that we don't understand. Why are attackers from other countries always come to attack Nigeria? Is the only Nigeria in West Africa or in Africa? Are there not other countries in Africa? So this has come to mind that some African countries and world leaders might have teamed together against Nigerians. That is what we see concerning this issue, because I do not know why every day we are talking of banditry. Is it only Nigeria that is in Africa? So the Nigerians better do something so that to stop this attack on time.